Dageho! My name is Pin-Fang. I'm a proud Taiwanese American, culinary enthusiast, and avid turtle lover. During undergrad at Rice, I dabbled in many areas, from spearheading an international forum on scientific sustainability to recreating a culinary Taiwanese night market experience for the school. After graduation, I started working in healthcare software at Epic. Here, I got to flex my coding muscles and use my financial background to help hospitals improve KPIs via software optimization. I was interested in so many different things and had a really hard time figuring out what tied all of these things together until I started the MicroMasters program. It was the link that I had been looking for. It formalized a thought process that my dad had drilled into me at a young age, the importance of order and process, and gave me a solid foundation that I can apply to many different industries. Working at Epic, the achievement I'm most proud of is leading the financial risk escalation process for my company. When I joined that team, the process for finding and evaluating financial risk code hadn't changed in over 8 years. I heard complaints from my team about how time-consuming it was to assess and notify customers of risk, as well as complaints from customers that notification fatigue was preventing them from paying attention to the important ones. So I started by gathering data to identify the repetitive tasks that could be automated for my team, and to identify reasons for lag in risk review and communication. Then I implemented a new risk evaluation scale, which considered likelihood, impact, and mitigation of risk to ensure we only escalated the most important issues. I also created a tiered notification approach where monthly bulletins were used for lower urgency items and real-time calls were used for higher urgency ones. These changes helped us meet our 5-day review goal, down from 8 days, and reduce the number of missed issues that could have cost our customers time and money. This experience made me realize that I enjoy picking apart large processes and working on optimizing individual pieces to improve the bigger picture. This is why I want to join the SCMb cohort, to learn more skills that can be applied to real-life problems. My personal goal after completing the program are twofold. First, I want to start a business focused on health and food sustainability. I want to provide affordable yet healthy, delicious Taiwanese food to a wide audience. This program can teach me more about food procurement and delivery and help me further the restaurant business plan I had created for this idea. Second, I want to increase Taiwan's international visibility. This past January, I went back to Taiwan with my dad and visited his business associates in the electroplating industry. I remember doing this every summer when I was young, but I didn't really understand those visits and his business strategy until now. One key lesson I took away was his insistence on sharing some of his personal know-how with his clients, even if it meant losing some advantage, because it allowed everyone within his vertical supply chain to grow and achieve a larger market together. It reminded me of the bullwhip effect and how coordination between suppliers and customers could lower costs and ensure better delivery rates overall. The thing that really hit me after so many years was that these factories were still only focused on the manufacturing of parts that would be shipped off to other companies like Kohler and Apple to be assembled into finished products. These American brands are famous and make more profit than these Taiwanese suppliers who are running into diminishing returns on their parts production. My thought was, if their output was already so close to a sellable product, what prevents them from creating a Taiwanese brand that can leverage the existing domestic supply chain and compete with other global brands? The SCMb program will give me the tools to start chipping away at these two goals. While I may not be an obvious choice for the SCMb cohort because I don't have any direct experience in a traditional supply chain, I see the world around me as a link of various supply chains and have already used similar skills and concepts to exact change, like mitigating risk in service supply chains with my financial risk escalation work at Epic. I want to continue to explore how supply chain management can apply benefits greater than on a single company scale, and draw on my international background to ask interesting questions and connect the dots in new ways. Thank you all for your time, and I hope to get the chance to learn from you all and share ideas soon. Bye!